What kind of leader marches 24 kilometers under the blazing sun with new army recruits, even as a top general? In an era where many leaders speak from a distance, newly elected Tampines GRC MP David Neo has been praised for leading from the front, quite literally. And now, as he steps from military command into Singapore's political arena, netizens are asking, will that same grit and commitment translate into Parliament? David Neo, formerly the Chief of Army in the SAF, is among the most high-profile new faces to emerge from GE 2025. Contesting under the People's Action Party in Tampines GRC, he and his team pulled through in one of the most hotly contested four-way battles, clinching 52.02% of the vote. The Workers' Party came in a strong second with 47.37%, while the remaining share was split between two lesser-known opposition teams. But while the numbers were close, public opinion online about David Neo's personal reputation is far less divided. On Reddit's Ask Singapore, one question sparked hundreds of responses. What should Singaporeans expect from David Neo now that he's in office? The answers quickly painted a portrait of a leader respected in uniform. Numerous commenters recalled how Neo stood out during his tenure as Chief of Army, being perhaps the only COA to march the full 24 kilometers route with every basic military training batch. Not once, but every single time. In a military hierarchy that allows delegation, this stood out. It's not common for top brass to bear the physical strain recruits endure. But for David Neo, it wasn't just about optics. It was consistent, grounded leadership. Photos of him marching in full gear appear across SAF pages, military event records, and his own Instagram. Recruits from years past recall how he would wait till every soldier had eaten before taking his own meal. These aren't just anecdotes, they've shaped a public image that's now carrying over into politics. But the transition hasn't been flawless. Despite admiration for his values, David Neo's speech delivery has drawn criticism. One rally speech opened with, "It's a great day to be at Fullerton," and immediately triggered what one commenter called Army PTSD. Critics say he still sounds like he's addressing a battalion rather than engaging with everyday Singaporeans. That said, many still prefer his authenticity over more rehearsed politicians. In fact, netizens were quick to contrast him with Ng Chee Meng, another military man turned politician. While Ng served as Chief of Defence Force, his political career never quite took off with the same grassroots praise, especially after his narrow escape in Jalan Kayu SMC. So where does this leave David Neo? Is he Singapore's next model of action-based leadership? Or will his military habits need to evolve to thrive in political life? This story isn't just about a general-turned-MP. It's about how leadership styles are changing, and what voters truly value today. Let us know in the comments, should Singapore's future politicians come from such backgrounds? Can tough, no-nonsense command translate into compassionate, effective governance? Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to 2230, where we dive deep into the politics that shape your tomorrow.